Dare do I say that I'm gonna be the new Batman? Yay! Oh, you're not. You can arc yourself. How cute. You guys like to play dress up, but I want you to tell your friends about me. I'm Batman. By the way, have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Only on Tuesdays. Buy all your Batman collectibles, statues, and more at BigBadToyStore.com. Link is in the description. For justice.
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Batman 1989 NECA Michael Keaton Batman 1/4 scale collectible figure. So here we got the huge packaging with a nice window box showing Michael Keaton Batman looking all, why so serious? Oh wait, wrong movie. Anyway, but you can see the top of the box is kind of like his cowl. It's like the Batman costume with the Batman emblem, the classic one that isn't the same one that's right there, but I'll get to that in a bit. It says Batman right there. It even has his utility belt and those nice sculpted abs. The sides of the box has really awesome pictures of the figure in many different action poses. Plus the other side has two different action poses and continues that utility belt. Top of the box says Batman. It has a warning label. Warning, you want to choke on your Batman. He might make you dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. And the back is pretty much just black, Batman's favorite color, with Batman just looking pretty freaking awesome, and it says Batman. I think you need to tell your friends about this figure because he's Batman. And here we got the Batman 1989 NECA 1/4 scale Michael Keaton Batman. This has to be my favorite NECA figure ever. Oh my god, wow. Let's take a closer look at it. After seeing this figure at Toy Fair last year, I knew I had to have it. Michael Keaton Batman is my favorite Batman of all time, and I think NECA nailed it on the Michael Keaton's likeness. I really think this is one of their best head sculpts yet. I mean, Michael Keaton has a very signature jawline and lips, and you can definitely tell it's Keaton in there. What's cool, I've seen people online, or I think NECA actually showed that they actually have a full Keaton head sculpt underneath this cowl, so that's really cool that it was sculpted in there. And I actually really like the eyes. From the angle, it kind of looks, this angle looks a little weird, but if it looks from the side, his eyes are pretty much painted really nice. I mean, I really like that they painted the black around his eyes. The cowl looks incredible, and it looks just like the right material. One thing that's cool, you can even see it has that seam in the back that's movie accurate. I really like that a lot. Yeah, just the material on this, the paint. The Batman emblem, which has the extra points that only had in the first Batman movie, they changed this in Batman Returns. One thing that there is a minor thing, the paint is a little off on it, but not too much, not hardly where like why, you know, but it does, you know, it could be a slightly bit cleaner. Just a little nitpick. Now I love this cape. The cape is nice and glossy, looks very movie accurate, and like it you know, has the more satin inside here. It has all the right seams, the cloth. It's one side is more of a satin faux leathery material, while the other one is more of a cloth inside, which I really love. And he has the sculpted abs right here, which you can see. Really nice paint, and you know, really great job on NECA's part. Really love the gauntlets. You know, really nice. Oh my gosh, so freaking cool. I mean, this is definitely an amazing figure, just for the fact that, you know, this is not on the level of Hot Toys or Enter Bay, but the fact that, you know, it almost looks like it. There is two holes at the bottom. I don't know if that's meant for like screw holes, but yeah, so holy whole Batman. But yeah, he has the back right here that's movie accurate. We didn't even really see that much, but I remember from the Hot Toys one it was like this. And yeah, the gloves right here. I love the utility belt. Really amazing paint on it. Like that, it has a little black wash to really bring out the details. And yeah, just it really looks like the right, even though this is mostly plastic, it looks just like the actual costume, that faux leathery material. And there's Batboat, you gotta love it. Really nice glossy boots. His Nike shoes. Remember, Batman wears Nikes, at least the Keaton version. So very awesome. I love that. Just overall, NECA did an exceptional job. Now for articulation, anyone that knows the Michael Keaton Batman suit, it wasn't the most articulated suit or functional suit, so it really reflects that in the articulation, but you still get some good articulation. The head can actually move slightly left right, but you know, the whole cowl moves, so the emblem will be a little off center. So yeah, and you can kind of go up and down, but you know, he couldn't really move his head at all if you remember the movies. His arms can go up really good, like fully rotate, and they can actually go up really high pretty much, and they bend at the elbow, nice tight elbow joints, almost 90 degrees, and they rotate at the elbow. The wrists rotate as well as go in and out. He doesn't have really an ab crunch. He kind of goes forward and back a little bit, and a little bit side to side. He does have a waist joint. That's really cool. It's hidden with the belt, which is great. Now the legs, nice ratchety joints, which it's needed for a figure this big. To go up pretty high, like you could do a pretty high kick, and it can go back really good. It's this, the underwear piece is like very pliable, so it allows for the motion. Legs can go almost bat splits, so that's really cool. And it also rotates the other part of the leg. Now his knees, tight joints, also bends at like about 90 degrees, also rotates at the knee, and his ankles are pretty tight. They pivot forward and back a little bit, they rotate, and he has a little bit of an ankle pivot. NECA 1/4 scale figures don't come with a stand, and neither does this one. Now I have to say, I wish that they would still include stands. I would easily pay 15 or whatever more to include a stand, but this figure, unlike my Iron Man and my Man of Steel, has had no problems really standing. He almost fell over one time, but that was my bad for hitting something, but yeah, for the most part he stands really well. His ankles are really tight, and I haven't had really issues like trying to get him to stand, as you can see. Now you get a total of 5 hands. The 2 fisted hands that come on the figure, these hands are meant for either holding up the rods, and I'll show you in a bit, or like the batarang, which are really cool. I really love the detail how his gloves always had that kind of, I don't know, it's like that material that was made for, you know, fighting off villains, like that kind of metalish, you know, pearl material. So I really like that. And this hand is definitely meant for the spear gun that he comes with, and the hands are pretty easy to put in and out. Batman comes with a foldable batarang. This is freaking cool. It actually folds up to fully make the batarang, which I always love this style of batarang. Really nice silver bits painted on there. I really think this is freaking awesome. Now he comes with his grapple gun, or spear gun as it's also known as. Really awesome paint apps on here. I really like the gold that is painted on here and the silver. Now one thing that's cool, this comes apart just like in the film. You can actually fold this in right there, and now this actually has also an attachment for the utility belt. You can actually place, you know, the spear gun on there. It fits in really nicely, and it actually has a little groove to fit on the belt. You just place it. This mostly works on the back of the belt, not on the front like we saw in the movie. There you can see where you can attach it on the belt. It needs, I don't know, mine got a little bent, so it does need a little effort to fully fit on there, but for the most part it works, and doesn't look that bad. It just, like I said, it won't be on the front like how it was in the movie. Batman does come with a grappling hook that we saw in the movie, that 3 one. It doesn't have any real moving parts or anything, but yeah, it's cool that we have it. And it comes with this invisible or clear rope. It's like this plasticky rope. It's pretty long, and it does attach, there's like a little hole right here that you just put it on here, and then there's this at the end of it, a little black part. I don't know if it's supposed to be on the grappling hook, I mean the grapple gun or spear gun, whatever, but it doesn't really say. One thing I wish there was some instructions, because this next part definitely could have had instructions. And you get these metal rods. These parts are, it seems like metal, these are to make it for his full spread cape like wing look. There is like a little hole like around here that you would insert these, and then you can hold them with the hands that have the open part for holding this. And when you got the rods in, look at how freaking cool that is! Oh my god! Whoa! Oh, it's so freaking cool. This to me is the best feature of that. This even works better than the Hot Toys one. This is how I'm going to display it. This is just so freaking cool. And you can see he's standing really well. If this was like the Superman or Iron Man, he would have fell over. But yeah, this to me is amazing. I'm Batman. What's my favorite drink? besides justice, it's not Red Bull. It's Black Bull. It gives me wings! Size comparison time. So here you can see the NECA 1/4 scale Batman is in great scale with other 1/4 scale figures like the Hot Toys 1/4 scale Dark Knight Rises Batman and the NECA's own 1/4 scale Man of Steel Superman, which I have to hold because he'll topple over. So you can see none of these figures have worry about falling over, unlike the Superman. And you can see how much bigger he is than the Hot Toys DX09 Michael Keaton Batman. Anyone that's seen my other NECA 1/4 scale figures knows my issues with the figures falling over or the head sculpt likenesses, but NECA has really done an exceptional job on this figure. Not only do I have faith in NECA's 1/4 scale figures again, but this is really my favorite NECA figure they have done. Because not only is it my favorite character of all time, Batman, but also Michael Keaton's Batman. You know, he has had no issues with standing. The freaking wingspan thing is awesome. He comes with great amount of accessories. I mean, you know, good amount of hands. I do wish he did still come with a stand, because like I said, I believe any figure that's probably like over $30 should include a stand one way or the other. So I hope NECA does include stands in the future, or will some separately. I'm having no issues with this figure standing whatsoever, but like I said, the other figures I've had from NECA have had issues, so I'm glad that they are improving on that. Like I said, if you have missed out on the DX09 Batman, which is one of my favorite figures of all time, and you like 1/4 scale figures, for like $85, this is an amazing figure. I mean, well worth it, I think. This almost looks Hot Toys quality, and like the detail, the articulation's really good actually on this, and this is such a great display piece, and I am so happy with this figure. I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's my favorite NECA figure yet, and I highly recommend it. You can pick it up at Big Bad Toy Store right now. Link is in the description. And by the way, you can also win some Hot Toys Dark Knight Batman Armory, or classic Batman TV series Hot Toys Batman and Robin, or Iron Man 3 Mandarin and Power Post Mark 42 Iron Man, plus maybe a PS4 or Nintendo Wii U. Enter my 100,000 subscriber contest, link in the description. And also check out my website at seanxlong.com and heatsnerd.net. I'm Sean Long. Remember to live long and love life.
Check out bkbn.net. Jason David Frank, Tommy the Green Ranger.
I'm gonna face off Batman in my next movie. Bring it on. Let's go, Flyboy. What? Whoa, it's you? I thought it was gonna be Ben Affleck. Huh. I threw him off a building like the Joker. Wait, you kill? Yeah. If I didn't kill, then other people would be complaining on the internet for years to come. Ugh, can't stand complaining. Plus, if I didn't kill the Joker, he would have just killed more innocent people like my girlfriend. Yeah, cause that'll never happen. Rachel!